sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough.
All right, strap yourselves in for this one. Benfica versus Barcelona in the Champions League. We're going deep on a match that had more twists and turns than a mountain road.
Yeah.
And a final score that will make you look twice.
You know what's really striking about this match, beyond just the pure spectacle, is what it reveals about both these teams.
Yeah.
On the surface, you see a 5-4 thriller, right? But underneath lies a story of resilience, tactical adjustments, and some real individual brilliance.
Yeah, we're breaking this whole roller coaster ride down using a Sportstar match report, which captures all the action from the Estadio da Luz in Lisbon, where this Clash of Titans took place on January 21st, 2025.
Right.
Now, this was a crucial league phase match, meaning these teams are battling it out within their respective groups to see who advances to the knockout stage of the Champions League.
And the stakes were clearly high because both sides came out swinging. Benfica playing on their home turf. They made an early statement scoring in just the second minute of the game.
Talk about setting the tone.
Yeah.
But Barcelona, being the European powerhouse that they are, weren't about to back down. They equalized just 12 minutes later with a penalty kick from you-know-who, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Lewandowski's consistency is truly remarkable. Even in a match as chaotic as this, he delivered. But what's intriguing is how Benfica's Vangelis Pavlidis really turned this game on its head. He not only managed a hat-trick against one of the best defenses in the world, but his goals weren't just lucky strikes. It seemed like he was really able to exploit a gap in Barcelona's backline, capitalizing on their high defensive line with his speed and intelligent runs.
That's what I love about these deep dives.
Yeah.
Going beyond just the scoreline and really understanding the why behind the action. So you got these two heavy hitters trading goals early on. Did this back and forth continue throughout the match?
Absolutely. In fact, Benfica's second goal, which came in the 22nd minute, was the result of some shaky defending from Barcelona. Their goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, and one of his defenders had a miscommunication that gifted Benfica a goal.
Ouch. I bet that was a tough moment for Szczesny. And, those kinds of errors, they can really change the momentum of a game, can't they?
Absolutely. Benfica went into halftime with a 3-1 lead, which must have put immense pressure on Barcelona. And, this is where the absence of Dani Olmo, who was sidelined due to a calf injury, became even more apparent.
Right. Olmo is such a crucial part of Barcelona's midfield, and his creativity and vision were definitely sorely missed. Now, while Barcelona is known for its depth, can you see Olmo's absence affecting their play?
Definitely. Olmo's ability to link up play and create chances is exceptional. And without him, Barcelona's attack just lacked its usual fluidity. They struggled to break down Benfica's defense in a structured way and relied more on individual brilliance, particularly from Lewandowski. And let's not forget the conditions they were playing under. The match report mentions heavy rain throughout the game, which must have made the pitch incredibly slippery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the rain was definitely a significant factor. It likely contributed to the goalkeeper's error and just generally made the game more unpredictable.
Yeah.
For Barcelona, already missing a key playmaker, this added another layer of difficulty.
So we left off with Benfica leading 3-1 at the half. Barcelona's missing a key player, and the rain's coming down hard. What happens in the second half? Did Barcelona manage to pull themselves together?
Well, the second half started off in a bizarre way with a very, very lucky goal for Barcelona.
Oh.
Raphinha was pressing high up the pitch, and when Benfica's goalkeeper tried to clear the ball, it bounced off Raphinha and straight into the net.
Okay. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right? Did that goal give Barcelona the momentum boost they needed?
It did. It did seem to shift things in their favor. Benfica was still in the lead, but Barcelona started to control possession more and create more chances. Then in the 78th minute, they were awarded a penalty.
Ooh. With a chance to tie things up, who did Barcelona turn to in this crucial moment?
It was Lewandowski, of course. He confidently converted the penalty, bringing Barcelona within one goal of Benfica. The tension at this point must have been incredible.
Yeah, I bet the atmosphere in the stadium was electric. But hold on. Benfica still had Pavlidis, who was having a phenomenal game. Did he make any more magic happen?
He did. Just a minute after Barcelona closed the gap, Pavlidis completed his hat-trick, putting Benfica back in front by 2 goals.
Wow. So it's 4-2 Benfica with about 10 minutes left to play. I'm guessing Barcelona didn't just roll over and accept defeat.
Absolutely not. Barcelona, known for their never-say-die attitude, kept pushing forward. In the 86th minute, they managed to level the score at 4-4 with a header from Eric Garcia off a corner kick.
So they scored 2 goals in just 7 minutes to even the score. That's incredible. What was Hansi Flick, Barcelona's manager, doing during this incredible comeback? Any notable tactical changes or substitutions that contributed to this turnaround?
Well, Flick's second-half adjustments were key to the comeback. He brought on some fresh legs in the attack, which injected more energy and pace. He also shifted the team's formation, pushing more players forward and taking more risks. It was a gamble, but it paid off.
It sounds like he really understood the urgency of the situation. But with the score tied 4-4 and only minutes left, surely this match couldn't get any crazier, could it?
You would think so, wouldn't you? But remember, we're talking about a Champions League match between 2 top teams. It wasn't over yet. Deep into stoppage time with just seconds remaining on the clock, Raphinha, who had that fortunate first goal for Barcelona, found himself in the right place at the right time again and scored the winning goal.
Wow, a last-minute winner in a match that already had 7 goals. That's the kind of ending that keeps fans talking for years. But let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture for both teams. How does this match impact their standing in the Champions League, and what does it tell us about their potential for success in the tournament?
For Benfica, while the loss is heartbreaking, especially after being so close to a historic victory against Barcelona, they showed a level of grit and attacking prowess that should worry other teams in their group. They exposed some vulnerabilities in Barcelona's defense, which might be something other teams try to exploit in future matches.
It sounds like they made a statement, even in defeat. And what about Barcelona? Does this dramatic win, despite their struggles, make them a true contender in the Champions League?
This match revealed both the strengths and weaknesses of this Barcelona squad. Their ability to come back from a 2-goal deficit, even without a key player, demonstrates their mental fortitude and attacking firepower. However, the defensive errors they made, especially early in the match, raise concerns.
So they clearly have the potential to go far in the tournament, but they also have some areas they need to tighten up if they want to lift the trophy.
Yeah, it's interesting how this one match can tell us so much about where these teams stand and what we might expect from them moving forward. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's circle back to something you mentioned earlier. Hansi Flick kind of downplaying expectations before the match.
Yeah, it's a classic tactic used by managers to keep their teams focused and grounded, especially when there's a lot of hype surrounding them. In this case, Flick was likely trying to deflect talk of winning the Champions League, emphasizing the need to take it one game at a time, one foot in front of the other.
Right. But after a performance like this, where they were pushed to their absolute limits and still managed to pull out a win, is it even possible to keep those expectations in check? I mean, what do you think this match tells us about Flick's managerial style and his approach to this tournament? Well, I think Flick's approach is clearly centered around pragmatism and resilience. He's not necessarily concerned with dominating every match or playing beautiful football all the time. His priority is getting results.
Right.
Even if it means grinding out a win or relying on a bit of luck. And this match really demonstrated his ability to adapt to difficult situations, make crucial adjustments, and motivate his players to keep fighting until the very end.
Yeah. It's like that old saying, it's not about how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And Barcelona definitely took some punches in this match, but ultimately came out on top. What does this say about the mentality of this team?
Oh, their mental toughness was on full display. To be down 2 goals, missing a key player, and playing in terrible conditions, yet still find a way to win. That's a testament to their character and belief.
Yeah.
And this kind of experience can be invaluable as they progress through the tournament. It shows them that they can overcome adversity and win, even when they're not playing their best.
So for you, the listener, this deep dive into Benfica versus Barcelona wasn't just about a thrilling football match. It was a glimpse into the strategic minds of 2 top managers, a showcase of individual talent, and a lesson in resilience and the unpredictable nature of sport.
Exactly. We saw how a single match can reveal so much about a team's strengths, weaknesses, and potential. We witnessed moments of brilliance, costly errors, and tactical adjustments that ultimately determine the outcome. And ultimately, we were reminded that in football, just like in life, sometimes it's not the most talented or the most prepared who succeed, but those who can adapt, persevere, and seize opportunities when they arise.
And who knows, maybe this crazy, chaotic match was the spark that ignites Barcelona's run to the Champions League title. Or maybe it was a wake-up call that forces them to address their vulnerabilities. Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. We'll be watching closely to see what happens next.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.